When someone asks, "What do you do?" do you suddenly feel nervous?
Yes. That question sounds simple, but sometimes my English disappears.
You know your job. You know your daily work. You know what you do every day.
But your mouth says, I work. And then your brain says, Leo, please stop talking.
Leo, that is very real.
It is, especially when the other person looks interested and waits for more.
If you feel stuck when talking about your job in English, this episode is for you.
Today, Emma and I will help you answer, what do you do? In a simple, natural, and confident way.
No complicated business English. No perfect grammar pressure.
Just real English for real conversations.
Welcome to the English Room, where English feels simple, useful, and a little less scary. Here is the secret. You do not need a long answer.
Really? Because I always think I need to explain my whole life story.
No, Leo. You need a simple formula.
Okay. I love a formula.
What I do, where I work, what I usually do, how I feel about it.
What I do, where I work, what I usually do, how I feel about it.
For example, I work as a designer. I work for a small company. I usually create social media posts. It can be busy, but I enjoy it.
That sounds clear. Not too short, not too much.
Exactly. Clear is better than complicated.
And if this easy podcast style helps you, subscribe to the English Room. We make real-life English feel easier every week. Emma, let's start with the big question.
Sure. Leo, what do you do?
I'm a podcast host. I help people learn English through simple conversations.
That was a great answer.
Really? I survived?
You survived beautifully. What made it good? You said your job title, and then you added what you do.
I'm a podcast host. I help people learn English.
Exactly. Many learners stop after one word.
Teacher.
That is okay, but we can make it better.
I'm a teacher. I help children learn English.
Perfect. One small detail makes your answer sound more natural. Let's practice the first part. Job title.
The easiest answer is I'm a.
I'm a teacher.
I'm a driver.
I'm a nurse.
I'm a student.
If your job begins with a vowel sound, use an.
Like an engineer?
Yes, I'm an engineer.
I'm an accountant.
I'm an office assistant.
Tiny grammar, big difference.
Yes, but don't panic. If you forget, people can still understand you.
The goal is not perfect English. The goal is clear communication. What if I don't want to say I'm a every time?
Good question. You can say, I work as a.
I work as a. I work as a teacher.
I work as a graphic designer.
I work as a waiter.
This sounds natural when you want to explain your role.
So, I'm a teacher and I work as a teacher are both okay.
Yes, both are correct.
English gave us two options. That feels generous.
Sometimes English is kind.
Learners, repeat this. I work as a.
I work as a.
Now, add your job.
Now, let's talk about where you work.
This is where I get confused. In, at, for? Why so many tiny words?
You're not alone, Leo. Let's make it simple.
Please make it very simple.
Use in for a general place or field.
I work in an office.
I work in a hospital.
I work in marketing.
Use for when you talk about the company or organization.
I work for a small company.
I work for an international company.
So I can say, I work as a designer. I work for a small company.
Exactly. Simple and natural.
What about at?
At is often used for a specific place or company.
I work at a school.
I work at a restaurant.
I work at a hotel.
In real conversation, in and at can sometimes both sound okay.
Good. So I don't need to freeze for 5 minutes choosing one tiny word?
No, don't freeze. Speak clearly and keep going.
Let's build a full answer.
What do you do?
I work as a chef. I work at a small restaurant in the city.
Excellent.
That already sounds like real conversation.
Now, let's add what you usually do.
This is the part that makes the answer less boring, right?
Exactly. Your job title is only the beginning.
So what can I say?
I help customers.
I answer emails.
I prepare reports.
I manage social media.
I teach students.
I work with clients.
Now put it together.
I work as a customer service assistant. I help customers, answer questions, and solve small problems.
That sounds very clear.
And it sounds better than just saying customer service.
Yes, details help people understand you.
Can we do a real conversation?
Of course. Imagine you meet someone at a cafe.
Okay, I am relaxed, holding coffee, trying not to panic.
Nice to meet you, Leo. So, what do you do?
I work as a sales assistant. I work in a clothing store. I help customers find what they need.
That sounds nice. Do you enjoy it?
Yes, most days. It can be busy, but I like talking to people.
That was perfect.
I answered. I added details. I did not run away.
Exactly. And you sounded natural.
Your job does not need to sound impressive. It just needs to sound clear.
That sentence is important.
Your job does not need to sound impressive. It just needs to sound clear.
Many learners feel shy because they think their job is simple.
Yes, they think, my job is not exciting. What should I say?
But every job is part of real life.
If you are a driver, you can say, I drive people around the city.
If you are a cleaner, you can say, I keep offices and homes clean.
If you are a student, you can say, I'm a student. I'm studying business.
Simple does not mean weak.
Simple English can still sound professional.
And honest English can create real connection.
What if someone doesn't have a job right now?
Good question. We need polite and comfortable phrases for that.
Yes, because not everyone is working right now.
You can say, I'm looking for work.
I'm looking for work.
Or, I'm looking for a new job.
I'm looking for a new job.
You can also say, I'm between jobs right now.
That sounds polite.
Yes, it means you finished one job and you are looking for the next one.
And if someone is studying?
Say, I'm a student. I'm studying computer science.
Or I'm a student and I work part-time.
Now let's talk about your schedule.
This helps people understand your work life.
I work full-time.
I work part-time.
I work remotely.
I work from home.
Full-time usually means you work many hours each week, often around 40 hours.
Part-time means you work fewer hours.
Remote means you work away from the office, often from home.
So I can say, I work full-time for a software company.
Yes.
Or, I work part-time at a cafe while I study.
Excellent. That sounds very natural.
Can we talk about how we feel about our job?
Yes, because real conversations are not only facts. People often ask, do you like your job? You can answer honestly, but politely. Give me safe phrases. I like it. It's interesting. I enjoy it, but it can be stressful. It's busy, but I'm learning a lot. It's not my dream job, but it's a good experience.
That last one is useful.
Very useful. Not everyone is living their dream job every Monday morning.
True.
Learners, you can be honest without sounding negative.
Honest and polite is the best combination.
Let's try another role play.
Okay, this time ask me more follow-up questions.
So, Leo, what do you do?
I work as a graphic designer. I work for a small creative agency.
Nice. What do you usually do at work?
I usually design social media posts, simple websites, and posters for clients.
Do you like it?
Yes, I do. It can be busy, especially when we have deadlines, but I like being creative.
That answer is strong. Why? Because it has your job, your company, your tasks, and your feeling.
Job, company, tasks, feeling.
That is your job conversation map.
What if I want to ask the other person about their job?
Great. That keeps the conversation alive.
The basic question is, what do you do?
What do you do?
But after that, ask a follow-up.
Do you enjoy it?
What do you usually do at work?
How long have you worked there?
Do you work from home or in an office?
These questions show interest.
And they stop the conversation from becoming a job interview.
Exactly. Ask naturally. Listen. React.
Small follow-up questions make you sound more fluent and more connected.
Now, let's practice a few full answers.
Good. These are ready to use.
I'm a nurse. I work in a hospital. I help patients every day. It can be tiring, but I love helping people.
I'm a student. I'm studying marketing. I also work part-time at a cafe. It's busy, but I'm learning a lot.
I work as a driver. I drive people around the city. I meet many different people, and I enjoy that.
I'm looking for a new job right now. I want to work in an office and improve my communication skills.
I work from home. I answer emails, join meetings, and help my team with daily tasks.
These answers are simple, but they sound complete.
Choose the one closest to your life and change the details.
Emma, I think learners also need help when their job title is hard to explain.
Yes, some jobs do not translate easily.
Or sometimes your job has a long title that even your own family doesn't understand.
That happens.
So, what should learners do?
Explain your job with a simple action.
Like, instead of a complicated title, say what you actually do?
Exactly.
I help companies sell products online.
I fix computers.
I make videos for social media.
I help customers solve problems.
That feels much easier.
When the job title is hard, explain the action.
When the job title is hard, explain the action.
Now, let's slow down for a confidence moment.
A confidence moment?
Yes, many learners avoid job conversations because they are afraid of sounding wrong.
They think, what if I use the wrong word? What if my job sounds small?
But your English does not need to be perfect to be meaningful.
And your job does not need to sound impressive to be worth talking about.
You are not trying to impress everyone.
You are trying to communicate.
Use simple words. Speak slowly. Add one detail.
That is enough to start.
Confidence grows when you speak, not when you wait until you are perfect.
So today, don't wait. Try one sentence.
Let's do one final practice together. Imagine someone asks you, "What do you do?"
First, say your job or situation.
I'm a teacher. I'm a student. I work as a designer. I'm looking for work.
Second, say where you work or study.
I work in an office. I work for a small company. I study at a university.
Third, say what you usually do.
I help customers. I answer emails. I create designs. I study business.
Fourth, say how you feel.
It can be busy, but I enjoy it.
Now put it together.
I work as a designer. I work for a small company. I create social media posts. It can be busy, but I enjoy it.
Beautiful, clear, natural, and useful.
Today, you learned how to talk about your job in English.
And now you have your job conversation map.
What I do,
Where I work.
what I usually do.
How I feel about it.
You can keep your answers short. You can use simple words. You can speak slowly.
And remember, clear English is better than silent English.
This week, try to answer the question, "What do you do?" in one simple English sentence.
If this episode helped you, please like this video and subscribe to the English Room for more easy, real-life English conversations.
Now tell us in the comments, what do you do?
You can write, I'm a student, I work as a teacher, or my dream job is to travel and write.
Keep practicing. Keep speaking. And remember, your English does not need to be perfect to connect with people.
We'll see you in the next episode of The English Room.